Hey, Tony Gaskins here. I'm gonna try to do something that I don't think I've ever done or that I'm not too good at, and that's do a video in about 7 to 10 minutes. So, bear with me. I can't stay long today. My wife bring me some lunch and I got a lot of other meetings after that. But I want to answer this question of why do men break up and come back, or why do men come back? And think about this in a lot of different ways when you look at business, when you look at negotiation. But the first thing is that weakens a woman. So if a woman is left and then the man comes back, the time where he was gone and she regretted it, she blamed herself, she looked at everything she did wrong, she missed him, she wanted him back, she was drained, she was fatigued, she didn't want to go to another man, she didn't want to start all over. The next time he comes back, the woman has such a sense of desperation and she wants to do everything right. She doesn't want to push him away. So she may actually put up with more on the second or the third time around. Men know that. That's like a negotiation tactic, like an art of war, so to speak. Now, on another reason why men leave and come back is because men have a short attention span. You notice this even in little boys when they are in the classroom. I remember when my sister was telling my wife that my son was bad, and then she had a son and her son was 2, 3 times as worse, and she was like, oh wow, your son is not bad, that's just boys, they're just very active, they're just, and that goes into manhood. And a lot of women don't believe that and don't feel like that's a good enough, explanation. But that is a real reason. A man gets tired of the same woman, and in his mind, he starts to fantasize. And he goes and he is looking for an upgrade. And then he goes to find the upgrade, but then finds out the upgrade is a downgrade. And that's why he comes back. Another reason why he comes back is because when he left you or he allowed you to leave him, because sometimes you leave a man, but he allowed you to leave him by not changing. If he would have changed and done what you were asking of him, then you wouldn't have left. So essentially he pushed you away. So it's really, he left you. He just made you put it on you so that he can tell everybody, well, she broke up with me. Instead of saying, I left her, because then like, you're stupid. She's amazing. Why would you leave her? And he's like, well, she left me. We were going through stuff that relationships go through, and then she just bailed on me. And really, he pushed you away. And so he pushed you away, but he knows your temperament. He knows how much you can put up with, how much you can deal with. So he knows that you're going to come. He knows that he can come back. He can come in and out your life, and you're going to accept him because you're a hopeless romantic. And so he goes and he starts to deal with other women. But a lot of times what happens is he goes and he's the same man that he was with you. The same reason why y'all broke up, for his whatever, he goes to another woman and he's that same person. And then she's like, no, this is not going to work. I'm not going to put up with you. And she kicks him to the curb, or she gets distance, or she ghosts him, or she just kind of lets him know out the gate, because he shows these behaviors in the first 90 days. So then she's like, no, I'm not going to do this. And he can't get his way with her. So his ego, he lets her go. And then he comes back to you, to the safe spot. So now he's back with you and you're like, wow, okay, we're back together. This must be real love. And so this is the cycle that happens. And when you look at it, another reason would be, sometimes this man, he gets to the place to where he wants to cheat in peace. So in a sense, it's like, the reason why I say cheat in peace, because a lot of times he'll say we need a break. And so you say, okay, on a break, are we dating other people? Are we seeing other people? He's like, no, we're just on a break. I need to get my mind together. I need to find myself. I need to get closer to God. I need to, just see what I want out of life. No, he doesn't. He wants to cheat in peace. He has seen some other options out there, and he wants to be able to date them, to go out on dates with them, sleep with them, or build with them, or all three, without having to delete his text messages, without having to delete the nude pictures that he's getting from these women or this woman, without having to hide. So he wants to be on a break with you, and he may leave you hanging for 3 months or 6 months because he doesn't care if your life is on hold, because he's only thinking about himself and his pleasure and his fun and being self-serving. He doesn't care if you're sitting there crying every night, if you're turning guys down, which a lot of times a guy will tell you he wants a break, but he'll still text you or he'll still call you. And he'll still kind of treat you like y'all are together. Y'all just aren't seeing each other every day, or you're not living together. And so you're like, it feels like we're still together. So you're falling deeper in love, but he has detached his heart from you, and he is just focusing on these other women, and he's building with them, but he's reaching to you. He's reaching out to you to keep you stuck, because he knows you're not built like him. He knows that he can talk to you every single day and literally be sleeping with another woman every single night. He knows that he's built like that. He knows that your heart won't allow you to love him and sleep with another man. He understands that you're built different, and so he plays on that. And so that's another reason why he leaves or makes you push him away, makes you break up with him, or ask you for a break, or makes you ask him for a break, so that he can cheat in peace. And then when he feels like, okay, I'm good, I've had me a few of these nuts as a squirrel, and I'm out here, oh, okay, that was cool, experienced that, feeling good, all right. Whew, got my second win, had my little, side dish over here. Now let me go back to her. Get back with her, because she really who I want to be with. She really the one I see, as a wife, but I don't really want to be a real man, be a real husband. It's like, I want my cake and eat it too. Want to have her locked down as a wife, but then also want to have me some fun, because she don't have everything that I want. So this woman over here got the booty. This woman over here got the beauty. This woman over here got the breast. This woman over here got the house. This woman over here got the BMW M3. This woman over here got the investment strategies, got the dividends coming in. This woman over here, she got the height. This woman over here got the no height. This woman over here got the rich dad. So it's like a man will have a woman that he likes and that he feels is a wife, and he wants to keep her in a box. Like, look, you dress like this, you look like this, you talk like this, you act like this. But then he'll go and get this other woman who she's the absolute freak. He'll go on a date with her, and her butt cheeks are literally hanging out of her shorts. But then he'll never let you dress like that, or vice versa. And so this is what grown boys do. This is the thing. He's still a man. He's still a man. Man does not mean mature. Man means male. It means adult male. So stop saying, oh, that's not a man. That's not a man. No, that's a man, but that's the state of men. See, when you say that's not a man, what you're doing is you're detaching yourself from the reality of the state of men. And so then you go into this fantasy land. No, that is still a man. He's just an immature man. He's just a no good man. But if you go looking for this fantasized thing that you call a man, that's every man. It's just he has to mature. He has to mature, and he has to mature with you. But none the least, he's still a man. He's just an immature man, what I call a grown boy, which is still a man. He just has not fully grown into his maturity. So understand this. Listen back to this. Listen back to this 10 times, 5 more times. Get your notepad. Write down these reasons of why this man leaves. And then identify your relationship and why your man may be leaving you and coming back. And then you can confront this, talk to him about it, call him out on it. If need be, you could share this video. He'll come up with another excuse, another reason, but he knows this is one of these here reasons. But I would tell you in closing, the number one reason is he needed time, what we call a hall pass. He needed time to cheat in peace. He needed time to go sleep with other women without having to hide it or answer to you. And that's why he created the rift that caused the breakup. Hey, this is Tony Gaston. God bless you. We'll talk soon.